Oh, hi y'all, and welcome to your weekly dose of reviewing stuff. And once again, I'm Ryukin, the host of the weekly dose of reviewing stuff. And today, in this new episode of weekly dose of reviewing stuff here, we are going to rewind y'all back to 2018, my very earliest days on YouTube. And so, without any further ado, let us rewind y'all back to 2018. But how this video right here is gonna deal with rewinding back in 2018? Well, and that's because in this episode right here, we are going to take a look back at my second phone, and it's also my first YouTube camera that I ever used to film my first ever video before my Sony Handycam does it. Oh yeah, it is actually my look back and a nostalgic review of my second phone because I didn't use it for like 2 years now. So it's going to be nostalgic. But anyway, and right now, without further ado, let's get this rewind y'all back in 2018 started. Like what I said. There you go, transition. So, this is a Huawei P8, my second phone that I will use. The phone itself has a body similar to those iPhone 6 and SE being combined into one. The body is made of aluminum similar to those iPhones that we got these days, and also the good old Gorilla Glass. It's got two cameras, one for the back and one for the front. Pretty basic camera setup there. The back camera boasts a 13 megapixel stills with autofocus, while the front camera is 8 megapixel stills with no autofocusing mechanism. The cameras themselves aren't the best though, but it is pretty much usable enough for taking photos. The video for the both cameras are 1080p at 29.97 frames per second with some full features which you can find on those smartphones back at the time in 2015. The screen itself is IPS LCD, 1080 by 1920 Full HD 5.2 inches. Mine does crack, and that one over there, and there. So mine's got so many cracks, and that one there with a cobweb shape, and that's probably my fault. It's got fake stereo speakers, and the actual speaker is right there beside the charging port on the right. And it also fake speakers hides a secondary microphone, and there is a hole for the main microphone at the top and along with the headphone jack. The storage for this thing is 16 gigabytes, but there is a rare expensive variant that it has a 64 gigabyte of storage. For the RAM, it is only 2 or 3 gigabytes, which it was enough to run some simple games like Free Fire. Just kidding, like Cut the Rope, Candy Crush, something like that. Huawei P8 itself is pretty much a basic smartphone with an iPhone-like feeling to it. The dimension about repairing it is gonna be the same as those iPhones that we got these days. Now time for the Google test. And before we get into any of those tests, so right now I'm going to turn it on. Alright, turning on. And you can see that right now it's doing its own job. Just wait for it to start up and everything will be fine. Whoa. That pretty classic chime there. So here's the legend, turning on, just wait for it. Alright, so as you can see here right now, I have my phone on and right now it's locked with a password. So right now I'm going to type my password. It's probably my name actually. Oh my god, it works. So as you can see here right now, it is unlocked and you can see that right now it is working fine, but though it's cracked, like what I said. So as you can see here right now, it's got Wi-Fi and notifications, nothing. So first of all right here, I'm going to get the Wi-Fi to work. And right now I'm going to choose my home network. And I forgot to mention about something. This phone right here, it only supports up to 4G and not 5G at the time, because 5G doesn't exist back in 2015. So, and right now it's just trying to obtain the IP address. Alright, so what is it doing? Oh, come on. Alright, so right now it's just automatic connects. And right now I'm going to do some Google tests. Alright, here we go. Google. Alright, so I'm gonna pardon me that I have an outdated software on this Huawei P8 right here, is because, well, it's got only 16 GB of storage, and that fills up pretty quickly, and it was actually fills quickly enough to get the apps all being outdated. So as you can see here right now, it is trying to open up Google, but mine, despite having 2 GB of RAM right here, which for the others, well, for the others right here, which most of you guys have a 3 GB variant, which is something that you might going to expect on the Huawei P8, but mine right here, well, well, okay, so it looks like there was an error signing into your account. Try again. And it doesn't do anything much after. Alright, so there's a problem to my account right here on my phone. So, but anyways, so right now I'm going to search for Huawei P8. Oh, look at that laggy. Alright, Huawei P8. Alright, there we go. I think this is gonna work. There we go, it works, yeah! You can see that right now I'm browsing through Google. Let's go to GSM Arena this time. But despite it's just being slow, well, I don't think that that's gonna pass off the minimum standards of the smartphone these days, but well, alright, so as you can see that right now is loading up of the contents on the GSM Arena website about the Huawei P8, and you can see that here is of the data and some information about the Huawei P8, and you can see that it's got a 5.2 inches, like 20 by 1080 pixels. It's got 13 megapixel rear camera with 1080p video recording. It's got 3 GB of RAM and is a Kirin 930. It's got a 2600 mAh lithium polymer battery. And here's all the full specs of the Huawei P8, which most of them didn't mention. It's because it's really too long to talk about. And you can see that here is all the same information that I'll talk about in the area, but except it's not going too deep into the detail that much, just to save time. So, alright, so and that's pretty much it for internet browsing tests. So, alright. So right now I'm going to browse something on YouTube right here. So, alright, YouTube. But since this phone right here doesn't have any games left, so all I do is I'm just going to use both Google and YouTube tests. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so YouTube, just wait for it. Alright, YouTube doesn't work. It's just making me to update the app. Alright, okay, so what now? Alright, something went wrong. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the YouTube test to work. It's because of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause this part of the video right here just for a second before I continue to anything. So, and first of all right here, the following footage that you are going to see from now is actually fully captured on my camcorder, and there is no edits whatsoever. And the following footage that you're going to see next, it is actually the incident that I was talking about in the shorts. And so first of all right here, the following footage that you have seen in the area is basically me trying to update the YouTube app via the Google Play Store, which I did force the YouTube to update, but somehow it's just letting me download the app, and somehow during while I was waiting for the YouTube app, I kind of go to the camera app just to demonstrate how the camera interface would look like before I get to anything like the gallery, the nostalgia stuff, and somehow the plan that I was actually
done in my script right now is just collapsed down to pieces because of this incident right here that you're all going to see here in the next footage that you're going to see from now. Alright, let's get into the footage.
Okay, so what are the things that I didn't test it? So yeah, I mean I'm going to use the camera instead. So see the camera? Oh my god. Well, look at that. The camera, oh my goodness, look at this. So this kind of gives me a nostalgic feel right here that I used to do a lot of stuff on this Huawei P8. So you got this button right here to flip to the front camera, and there it is. So it also swipe, I think. You can swipe. No, I couldn't swipe. What is it doing? Okay, so when you swipe up or swipe to the other way right there, it's just going to open up the gallery app. So you can see that here's all of the old photos that I have, and including that album right there. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to show that. So, okay, so as you can see here, the front camera, it still works and it's doing pretty good. Okay, what about the video? Oh, the video, yeah, still works, looking good, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's take a look at the other settings on this Huawei P8 camera right here. So first of all, you got HDR, Super Night, Panorama, Professional, that I was talking about in the area, and you can see that this kind of bugged for some reason. So I don't know if that is actually an effect of the software or what. So you can see that here's the Professional mode that I was talking about, which is actually lets you set some professional stuff on here. But well, the professional is a professional, so you cannot do much of the stuff that you can do in here. So but for 2015 smartphone, this is actually the most advanced smartphone camera at the time in 2015 back then for an ordinary smartphone like this to have a professional mode. It also got some filters right here which they kind of like. What? What just happened? So what just happened here? I was demonstrating of how we got the filters right there, but somehow it's just shut itself off and it's just what? Oh lordy lord. Don't tell me that it's gonna start in the boot loop. Oh god. Oh. Oh, I wanna review this phone so bad, but this happens. Alright, what is it doing? So it kept restarting itself. What a shame. Alright, so that's basically it for this video right here. So right now my Huawei P8 is just stuck in the boot loop and I couldn't do anything much about it. So well, I wasn't expecting a boot loop on my old second phone that I will use, but you know what, I was literally using the camera, but right now it's just stuck in the boot loop and I couldn't do anything much about it, guys. So I'm just gonna give this video a fail, but I made it to YouTube. But anyways, so alright, so another fun fact about this Huawei P8 right here, before I closing this video right here, is that this right here, I use this Huawei P8 right here to create this YouTube account that I use to post all of the videos of that stuff, and it still lives on until now. So I couldn't do anything much, but well, you know what? Oh well, what they have done. But oh well, that was really it for this video, and well, don't forget to leave us a like, comment, and also the most importantly, which is the most important one, is to consider subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I do appreciate y'all for that. And I will see you guys later in the next video, where I'm going to do more quality content like this for you guys. And well, I was just going to give this video a fail is because right now my Huawei P8 is started to boot loop and I couldn't do anything much about it. Just like what I said many times. Alright, so that was basically it for the review of my Huawei P8. And well, and alas, for now. Or else your phone in the next 10 years will do a boot loop like this. What a shame. But anyways, bye!